in that moment, I felt a nudge, like I felt an urge to do it because I knew that I wanted to, but I had these preconceived notions of how it was supposed to look. Hi guys, my name is Esther. This is my second time on the On Mission retreat. My first time was last year and it was amazing in its own right. I had no intentions of getting baptized this year at On Mission. I knew I wanted to get baptized this year. However, my intentions were mainly to do it at my home church, right? With family and all of this stuff. And it was probably going to be later on in the year. So I was very happy just watching other people do their thing. It was a beautiful experience, even just being a witness to that. But then it got to a point where they announced, so the original people who, had planned to actually get baptized on that day had gone, and it got to a point where they opened the floor up for everybody else to just get baptized if they wanted to, right? So spontaneously. And in that moment, I felt a nudge, like I felt an urge to do it because I knew that I wanted to, but I had these preconceived notions of how it was supposed to look. And then in that moment, I felt like, some context, I felt like I'd already opened myself to the Holy Spirit this week in terms of allowing him access. That was one of my main prayer points. Like, Lord, you have complete access to me and this retreat. Use it however you wish to use it to just make your presence known, but also help me to experience this in a way in which I didn't experience it last year. Because I think coming into this, coming into this for the second time, you have a very high standard of like your first time that you try not to, or rather I was trying not to bring or impose into this time. So that was one of my main prayer points. Lord, don't allow me to look at this year's one through the lens of last year and the girl that you brought into fellowship, So when I felt the nudge to get baptized, I knew exactly what it was, and I knew I couldn't ignore it. And I knew that had I had ignored it, I probably would, the rest of my experience in this trip probably would have been a very different one to what I'm experiencing now, just because it would feel like blatant disobedience, So my decision to get baptized yesterday was mainly from I know it's time, because I feel that undeniable tug and I have to listen to that.